Today we're looking at these two legendary Canon cameras, the 5D Mark IV and the 6D Mark II. Both DSLR bodies, both full frame sensors. How do they compare against each other, and should you consider getting one of these in 2021? So this video today was made possible because my good friend SVH Art was able to come with his 6D Mark II and help me do a comparison video. Actually, Sweeve, why don't you come in the shot real quick? Come in here. And I realized there isn't a spare chair for you here. Yeah, is that comfortable?
Yes, all right.
The 6D Mark II was introduced to the world in June of 2017, while 10 months earlier, the Canon 5D Mark IV was launched in August of 2016. Both advanced full-frame DSLR cameras. The 5D Mark IV sports a 30 megapixel sensor, while the 6D Mark II, while still full-frame, has 4 megapixels less, so 26 megapixels. And this gives you the respective ISO values of 100 to 32,000 on the 5D Mark IV, and for the 6D Mark II, 100 to 40,000. And this is generally because having less pixels means larger pixels on the same surface area, and therefore a better signal-to-noise performance. However, both of these cameras do have expandable ISO values up to 102,400. Ergonomics wise, the 5D Mark IV weighs in at 890 grams, while the 6D Mark II is 125 grams lighter, weighing in at 765 grams. The 6D Mark II also features Canon's newer Digic 7 processor compared to the older Digic 6 Plus processor of the 5D Mark IV. So let's put the photos and videos of these two legendary cameras side by side to see how they compare. So just here with my main man, SVH Media in the background there, as you can see. He very kindly brought me his 6D Mark II, which we're comparing today with the 5D Mark IV. Another big difference between the 6D Mark II and the 5D Mark IV are the filming or video offerings. The 5D Mark IV does offer you 4K filming, whereas the 6D Mark II offers you 1080 at 60 frames per second. So what we're going to do now is just quickly compare the 1080 video capabilities side by side to see what they look like. So you don't currently have a log option on the 6D Mark II. You can install a picture profile like Cine Styles and maybe Magic Lantern. I'll have to double check that afterwards. And this is a great place to mention that if you haven't done so already, don't forget to add yourself to the KaiCreative Facebook and Instagram feeds, where you can stay up to date with all of our photography sessions, video productions, short films, camera reviews, and other creative happenings. So what are the reasons to get the 6D Mark II over the 5D Mark IV? Well, you have the self-shooting video fully articulating screen, you have 25% higher max ISO for low light shooting, more cross-type focus points, that's 45 versus 41 of the 5D Mark IV, You get integrated Bluetooth in the 6D Mark II, you have the newer Digic 7 processor, and also the 6D Mark II also includes digital image stabilization. The 6D Mark II is definitely made for serious enthusiasts, particularly for those interested in photography. It has great potential as a 1080 vlogging camera, and for those of you who want that traditional DSLR feel at a great price. Thank you, Sweeve, for bringing your 6D Mark II today. Why did you get the 6D Mark II, Sweeve?
To be absolutely honest, as you said, it's mainly for the more hardcore, sort of enthusiasts, and that's why I see myself. I don't really see myself more as a professional because I'm getting more into photography and media work now. So starting off with this, I thought that was a good DSLR to go off with.
And what reasons are there to get the 5D Mark IV over the 6D Mark II? Well, first you have the larger 30 megapixel sensor versus the 6D's 26 megapixel sensor. You can shoot 4K video, albeit with a crop. You have more focus points, although less cross type. You have a marginally higher continuous shooting rate, but you do have a larger dynamic range of 13.6 EV versus 11.9 EV of the 6D Mark II. And also, you have those dual card slots. So the 5D Mark IV is aimed more at those of you who want to do professional work, things like weddings, corporate video. This is seen from the fact that it has those dual slots, but also you have the higher pixel count and the ability to use 4K in video. Now that's not to say that the 6D Mark II can't be used for those types of projects. It definitely can be, but we're talking more about who Canon was targeting these cameras for originally. What do you think of the 5D Mark IV?
Definitely aimed at the pros. Obviously with the dual card slots, you got that extra security with the 2 card slots. The only thing I did find that I struggled with is because of the fixed screen, it doesn't give me that ability to take, sort of creative shots, because if you want to take shots at a certain angle, low shots, or even ones in particular, the articulated screen on the 6D Mark II just works a lot better when you just want to sort of try things out and then be experimental.
The cost of the cameras will no doubt be a major factor in your decision making, and currently you can pick up a Canon 5D Mark IV brand new from the official Canon stores for $2,799 in the US store and £2,959.99 from the UK store. And you can purchase a brand new 6D Mark II for $1,399, but only for the body, and in the UK store for the body only, expect to pay £1,419. So what do you guys think? Are you in the market for one of these full frame beasts? Let me know down in the comment section below. As always, if you found today's video useful, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit that little bell for notifications. So that's it from me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. All that's left to say is stay creative, stay safe, imagine, implement, and inspire. And I'll see you next time on KaiCreative. How have you found today working with the KaiCreative team?
Tiring.
Yeah, we've been working for a while, haven't we? Been early this morning, cycling all around the place.
It's all for you guys.
You said you wanted to see some of the area and literally just took him on like a, I don't know, we were just filming for like 5-6 hours just on the bikes, just riding around.
Thorns and stinging nettles.
Sweeve, we are tackling this problem at the moment. That's it. Thorns and stingies. I've got him going through there and just like thorns and thistles, and I was like, I'm really sorry about this, but well done.
Thank you, appreciate it.